Hi, everyone, and welcome to The Gentle Space by Alchemy of Essence. My name is Trevania. I am one of the founders of Alchemy of Essence. So I wanted to come to you all today this is actually my first episode. So I wanted to be the one that kind of started it off. And I like journaling. So this is one of my journals. It's called Alchemy of Essence. And of course, but I guess I could have named it something else. But I wanted to read to you all my story before Alchemy of Essence and what actually formed it. So I'm going to actually read from you from my journal, and I'm going to start with chapter 1. So chapter 1, let me see, here we go. So people may think Alchemy of Essence started with hair, or from my cancer stories that I've shared with you in previous posts, or from products. It didn't actually start that far ahead. I had to think about it. I said, when did Alchemy Essence really start? So it started before my hair. It started when I had to learn how to walk again as a young child. I had a severe bone disorder, similar to osteoporosis, but it was a severe case of that. So about 6.5 years old, my mom noticed that I had a limp, and she was like, "What's going on?" and took me to the doctor, and they were like, "Well, your left hip is almost deteriorated." And I'm like, "Okay, deteriorated, what is that?" Blah, blah, blah. And that's when they decided to put me on braces for a few years. So I was confined to a wheelchair. I had to do homeschooling. That's a time when I actually learned how to be still, actually, because a 6-year-old, you know how that can be. We're all over the place. If you have kids, I do have kids now. So, but until about 9 years old, I was actually confined to a wheelchair and braces and crutches and things like that. So my mom and my aunt fought for me to go back to school my 3rd grade year because I was homeschooled for a year and a half. That went well. So I learned how to go inward. And that's what alchemy is dealing with. It's like a process of things that you can't see. So I would say that would be my chapter 1 of Alchemy of Essence. Then let's see where we go from there. Chapter 2, I go to middle school, and that's when I start learning how to walk again. So middle school and high school was my training period of learning how to walk and get my balance back and socialize and start being a teenager. And again, that was quite interesting for my friends that know me. It was just a learning point for me there. So again, chapter 2, middle school, high school, that was great. Went off to college. In graduate school, then I became a teacher. I got married, and it was my 2nd month of teaching, and I actually felt a pain in my side. So I was thinking maybe it was an appendix, and my husband rushed me to the hospital. Come to find out, it wasn't. It was an abnormal kidney, which was my left kidney. So now left hip, left kidney now is abnormal. They put in a stent to see if they could open up the, oh God, I can't even think of the name of it, that goes from the kidney part to the bladder, but anyway, it was abnormal. So they put in a stent, and that did not help. I actually had like 20% functionality in that left kidney, and I think here, when they took the stent out, because they put it in for about 3 months, it went down to 18%. So my doctor was like, "Oh, let's take the stent out." The kidney is doing not perfect, but doing better without the stent. So because my right kidney was doing all the job. So you'll be amazed how your body can adjust to things over time. And that's another thing in the gentle space that we'll talk about, how your body heals and how to give yourself grace with that. So we move on. Didn't think that I was going to be able to have a baby, but 2 months later, after the stent was taken out, I had my oldest daughter, Harmony, and life is going great. Everything is moving on. Then the next chapter was Pooley, my second child, and I felt a lump towards my neck. So, excuse me. So I was like, okay, what is this? Is this my tonsils? So had Pooley, had Jewel, and went to the doctor and was like, I think it's my tonsils. We may need to get them taken out or something. I don't know. It's been very sore in this area. Come to find out, it's not the tonsils. It's my thyroid gland. And again, the left side had 2 cancerous polyps on there. So they were like, oh my God, you got to take them because it may spread to your right lobe. Your thyroid gland has 2 lobes. It has the left and the right. So my right was perfect, nothing wrong with that. But the left had the 2 cancerous polyps. So they were like, okay, let's take that. Let's take both of them just to be safe. So I'm like, okay. So didn't want that to happen, but came home, told my husband, and we went through surgery together. He found the doctor for me. Versus getting cut from here to here, I was able to do endoscopic surgery during that time, which was great. They went through my breast and my armpit to remove the thyroid gland, and from there, radiation, and it was, again, quiet time, healing time. So again, went inward for that. Oh, sorry. I think my light is going off here. So give it a sec. So I'll get my light back on. Okay, did that go? Okay. All right, so we're going to keep on. So this is, again, my first video, so I want it to be as authentic as possible. And so after the removal of my thyroid gland and radiation, there was a healing period for me. Then a couple of years later, that's when I started seeing thinning of my hair. And I'm like, okay, gosh, here we go again. And that's where I prayed about it, and I was like, God, what can I do? Because the products that I was using before had worked very well, but I needed something different. So I started formulating my own products, and that's where Alchemy of Essence just continued to grow. So I wanted to share that with you all, because during my series, during some of the YouTubes and the podcasts that we'll be doing, we'll talk about that. Many of my customers are going through hormonal changes, or they may be folks that are just getting older and need something to support their hair and their body. So on this channel, in this gentle space, we'll talk about that, because when you give your body time to heal, it will definitely do that, and it takes you to a different chapter. So I never really shared that, honestly, with many people, except for those that are close to me or those that I work with. We'll have those conversations. But in this gentle space, I think it's perfect for me to hear your story, to bring knowledge to you about the different things that you can do about your body, about your hair, about your spirit, about just being overall a better individual. So please share this information with others that may be in a space right now where they think that their life may not be going the way that it should, but God always has a way. And what that way is, we don't know. But with prayer and with listening to yourself, you definitely find your way. So thank you for coming and listening to the first episode for the Gentle Space. Definitely for Alchemy of Essence. Subscribe, like, and share. And until next time, life is beautiful. See you on the next episode. Bye-bye.